See, I did my physiotherapy in India and then I went to Australia to do my postgraduate diploma in physiotherapy.
Okay.
And I had a lot of insecurities in those days about myself, whether my English is easy for people to understand. I used to think my English is bad and Australians can't understand my English. When you read about human brain, when you understand about human body, you can see that it's not magic, there is a logic. It's just that we haven't figured it out yet. It sounds like magic.
Yeah, but actually in India there's a lot of superstitious belief. If you do that way, then there's okay, around sunyo vechitaanga.
Yeah. In fact, it's not about just physiotherapy, you know. If you want to do medicine now, you can.
Yeah.
If you want to be a billionaire, you can.
Yeah.
It's all in our mind.
Yes.
And once I learned the power of that, if you are passionate about something, keep your time so busy, work on things so much that you don't have time to notice when out of the 50 things you're doing, if 2 or 3 things are fail, or even if 10 things fail, the 40 things that keeps you busy and that's moving forward will keep you going.
I strongly believe like life is like a ECG report. There will be up, down, then a small.
Yes.
If it's straight, that must
That's
dead
not
mar gaya.
a straight line.
Sometimes life doesn't take you where you plan to go, but where you need to go. Welcome to the One Personage Physio Podcast, where we celebrate those tiny shifts that create extraordinary results in our life. I'm your host, Dr. Sandhya Ravi, physiotherapist, and also author of the book Physiopreneurship and Telephysio Alchemy. Today's story is one of that redefines the meaning of success. From being a physiotherapist to leading a consulting firm that empowers people to grow, evolve, and rediscover purpose. Our guest today proves that fulfillment and finance can walk hand in hand when you follow your calling. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hema, who is a physiotherapist who the founder of Panacea Valley Consulting, a woman who choose courage over comfort and purpose over predictability. Welcome, Dr. Hema.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you.
And this is my pleasure. And let's begin your incredible journey. So, how did your journey in physiotherapy begin?
I started doing physiotherapy back in 1994, 95-ish.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I studied physio is in those days it was your easy ticket to go abroad.
Okay.
I wanted to go abroad. That was my dream.
Okay.
So I studied physiotherapy, but as fate would have it, by the time I finished physiotherapy, all the Indians who went abroad were coming back.
Okay.
Because either lack of opportunities or for lots of reasons.
Okay.
But initial motivation was to go abroad.
Okay.
And the second motivation was I wanted to become a doctor. I couldn't become a doctor. My cutoff did not get me a doctor's seat. The next best free counseling seat that I got was physiotherapy. So that's how I got into it.
Fine. That's great. How you got to know there is a field called physiotherapy?
My older sister used to study in Sastra Engineering College in Tanjavur. And she used to stay in a hostel. In that hostel, there was a roommate who actually was doing physiotherapy at that time.
Okay.
And the way she works with bones and muscles and all, when my sister talks about it, I used to be curious. And that's how I learned about physiotherapy. And anything to do with bones, muscles, human brain was fascinating for me. Plus going abroad made it more easier for me to jump in.
Wow, that's great. So, in your earlier career time, like, is there any defining moment which you like to share? This is the profession I taken. Was a great choice.
Oh, 100%. There were lots of times. See, my favorite subject was anatomy. I loved how, when you work with a cadaver, when you see how little teeny tiny muscles, veins and human brain, how it interacts and how such a complex being runs so smoothly in life, that used to fascinate me. The subject of brain, blood, muscles and all, I used to love it. I don't know how good I was in treating patients, but I used to love the fact that, if somebody cannot walk, somebody had a stroke, how beautifully with just making them like few little techniques, few little strategies you apply, a holistic strategy, and they heal, and the credit is not only you. You
Yeah.
were a facilitator, but human brain is so powerful, it can heal itself.
Yes.
You just put it in the direction and it heals. I used to love that.
Wow.
And I used to see when patients who couldn't stand or sit. And one day, after 3 days of treatment, 4th day, you see them standing and waiting for you. Oh, those were like brilliant moments. I loved those moments a lot.
That is so great to hear. So looking back now, do you feel, because right now you're completely taken a
Yes,
different
yes,
career
yes,
path,
yes,
I completely understand.
Yes.
So looking back now, do you feel your foundation in physiotherapy still do a lot of role in your work currently?
Very much, very much. See, if I didn't do physiotherapy, I wouldn't understand a lot of medical terms. I wouldn't understand how neurotransmitters work. I wouldn't understand what is a dopamine, what happens to people when their dopamine is depleted. I wouldn't know how muscles work. Like, I do work with a little bit on hypnotherapy as well. It took a long time for me to trust hypnotherapy because I thought it was just gullible people who, those kind of like beliefs, limiting beliefs were there. And when you read about human brain, when you understand about human body, you can see that it's not magic. There is a logic.
Yes.
It's just that we haven't figured it out yet. It sounds like magic.
Yeah.
So 100%. I think my physio background helps a lot for me to understand how, when I'm teaching about behavioral change, whether it's possible or not. When people ask me the question, the only answer I tell them is, can you follow my instruction? If you can follow my instruction, your body will do the right thing.
Yes, exactly.
So-
But actually, in India, there's a lot of superstitious belief. If you do that way, then there's okay, yaron sunyo vechita. That is a thought process. They don't understand that what is the logic behind it.
True.
Yeah. So that's such a beautiful way to look at it. I love how you didn't practice physiotherapy, but you lived it.
Yes,
And also you're in a completely different field, but that foundation and the roots are still there
Yes,
in the
yes.
practice currently, like whatever training practice
Yes,
you're doing.
very much.
Yeah. So, and I know maybe God will put you through physiotherapy to help more people through your training.
Possibly.
Yeah. What was the moment or a period when you understood life is steering towards you in a different direction? When you got to know that?
See, I did my physiotherapy in India, and then I went to Australia to do my postgraduate diploma in physiotherapy.
Okay.
And I had a lot of insecurities in those days about myself, whether my English is easy for people to understand. I used to think my English is bad and Australians can't understand my English. So then before practical examination, I would be so nervous. Even if I knew the answer, do an eccentric muscle movement, I will just freeze. I will not know how to do eccentric muscle movement. But then when the exam is over, I'll be doing eccentric muscle movement. But those kind of days, I used to be so scared, and I thought there is no way for me to come out because that's how I am born. And I was lucky enough to meet certain people in my life who were completely fearless. So some people taught me how to break the fear within 10-20 minutes. And that shocked me. And that made me realize that our potential is much more than what we actually exhibit. And I became so fascinated by human brain side that I wanted to learn about how we can create change very quickly. In fact, it's not about just physiotherapy, If you want to do medicine now, you can.
Yeah.
If you want to be a billionaire, you can.
Yeah.
It's all in our mind.
Yes.
And once I learned the power of that, I switched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So the experience what I've gone through, and suddenly you saw that this cannot
happens.
Yeah, you thought no, I'm born with this, I can't change anything. And suddenly the shift completely made
Within 20 minutes, within one night, I became from a shy, shivering person to stop me if you can.
Yeah.
Just one conversation. And with one conversation, you can break limiting beliefs, you can transform somebody's thinking. And it's all chemical.
Yeah.
It's all chemical. The way you process things, you just use certain language patterns, and that changes. And that fascinated me, and that made me change.
Yeah, that's great. So how did you handle the uncertainty? Because when you said you want to become a doctor and physio and you loved seeing patients, and suddenly you have to switch over, how did you manage those uncertainty from moving from one profession to the other?
The one thing that helped me is passion.
Yeah.
the possibility. Anything I do in life, if there is even a slight possibility, then it can become a certainty. I learned that by changing my limiting beliefs. So even though it was very uncertain, is it possible for me to have a career in coaching and training? Is it possible for me to make a lot of money in coaching and training? Is it possible for me to be recognized, to be treated respectfully? Is it really true that people need coaching? All these questions were there, and people were just like everybody else. When you switch career, there are a lot of people around you who will say, this won't work. Why do you want to leave your good job? Why do you want to try these things? Are you crazy? But the passion helped me to keep going. The passion, and every time you do something, you fail maybe 3 times. 4th time, when you see a possibility, that gives you the spark. And you keep going, and once you start seeing the spark, you just work with that. You learn how to not do what you went wrong, and then you multiply what worked. And that's how.
Is there any story you like to share, like where you got to see that possibility when you switched over, like where you got all the doubts, but suddenly there was such moment where you felt this is right. It's not only passion; it's also working.
I will tell you. I was doing this program. It's a 2-year course called Diploma in Business and Life Coaching, and I learned NLP in that. But I was such a curious person. NLP was neuro-linguistic programming. I was supposed to do it in August 2011. In May, I started the journey of coaching and training. So first you learn how to become a trainer, and then a coach, and then you do NLP. But because I experienced that change in myself, I used to study books on NLP. I used to watch videos on NLP. I would read scripts on NLP. And without even realizing what I was doing, I was modeling people who were great NLPs. So we used to have this cohort. So 3 people will be in a group, and I have to coach the second person coaches third person coaches me. And we'll be monitored by a mentor. And I used to work full time in a corporate job, but in the evening I will come and I will read, and then if I have a triad coaching session, I will try something that I've never tried before. And when I was doing one time something like that, the person, I did something, it's called parts integration. I don't know what it was at that time, but I watched it and I modeled it and I did it. And the person for whom I did, after the cohort was over, he called me and he told me, who taught you all these? I'm also in the same batch as you, but I don't know this. How did you do this? And I told him, this is where, in this website, I learned it. And he said, I can't tell you how I'm transformed with that conversation. You and I are just students. And it's just, in 30 minutes, my thought process is very different. And that was one moment where I thought, oh my God, is this possible? And then I became more excited about learning NLP. And then I learned NLP and I met a person. I just put a bold statement in my, in those days, Facebook was popular, not WhatsApp. Put a bold statement in my Facebook saying, anybody who has got any fear, contact me. The first 10 people will be pro bono. And somebody called me having fear of ghosts. I did the technique to them, and again they came back and said, I don't know if I'm not afraid of ghosts, but I'm comfortable walking in the dark now. And that kind of, those little victories that you get, and it didn't stop. It didn't stop. And like people were ready to pay money for that in dollars, in rupees. So it kind of reinforced passion. But as I said, if I wasn't passionate, I did NLP and coaching with at least 350 people in my group. But I can tell you hardly 10 or 15 people are successful. I think it's the passion and consistency in doing what you do.
And that will the passion creates love, 100%. So you will not feel bored. Will give you 100%.
Yes, very much.
Many people fear, because right now we are talking, because always we'll be in a comfort zone, and stepping out of a comfort zone is not easy. Like, what do you like to say those? Because people think that physiotherapy means you have to be stick to hospital or a clinic or to house visit. So these are the only few things they know. But sometimes, even though they have a different talent or different things they love to do, but because you studied this, you have to take this path. So how to get out, even though they are passionate about something else, but because of this fear, getting out of the comfort zone, they couldn't go. What do you like to say for those?
See, the truth is, if you have commitments, financial commitments, family commitments, responsibility, it's understandable. You need to have a source of income. So what I did was, I did not quit my job. I had my job, but I started working on my passion, a little bit out of comfort zone in the evening, but I worked hard. Even though I finished my work at 5 o'clock, from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I will attend webinars, I will read. I don't waste time. I was extremely proactive, especially in those days, more proactive than now. And I would keep my mind so busy that even if somebody is saying something negative, or even if I'm having a failure, I didn't have time to notice it.
Yes.
I just got myself so busy.
Yeah.
And that's something I would tell everybody. If you are passionate about something, keep your time so busy, work on things so much that you don't have time to notice when out of the 50 things you're doing, if 2 or 3 things are failing, or even if 10 things fail, the 40 things that keeps you busy and that's moving forward will keep you going. And that's what worked for me. And I was in my first, I stayed in the job and I tried this, but once I saw that this can give me the result, I gradually moved completely.
Fine. I completely understand. And you were also saying when you were changing, there were a lot of people around us, mostly like sometimes even the family supports, the neighbors, the relatives and things. Because sometimes even I talk to a lot of people, they say like, recently I spoke to one of my friends, she said, now my kid is so small, like I'm planning to continue my career, maybe after a year, one, it gets settled and things like that. But everyone's saying you're studied, you're at home. Yeah. Then I said, now you're at home, no? Now you go to work, no? You left your kid. That is what they will talk. So people are never going to shut their mouth. But the thing is the only person I think to be acceptable is if you're comfortable with your answers, you can go forward. What do you think about that?
100% true. See, for me, my family is very, very important. When I say family, it's not just biological family. It's people that you care about, who care for you, who are your unconditional cheerleaders, you know. Like that, I've been blessed to have at least 4 or 5 people in my life.
Yes.
Okay. And that I think is a blessing. It's a huge blessing. Having one person is a blessing, but I at least have people who unconditionally love me, who unconditionally cheer me. There are like at least 7 people I can remember in those days. And those 7 people mattered to me.
Yes.
So I didn't care what other people said, but to those 7 people, what did they see in me? If they were there by my side, it mattered to me.
Yes.
And all of them were completely with me. And like you would have seen, people say things like, you have a regular source of income, you're going backwards, what's wrong with you? Is this why you spent 3.5, 4 years in physiotherapy? What's wrong with you?
Yes.
But the people that I'm telling you that I call as my family, they actually were there all the time, and that made a difference. But the first decision, like you said, I had to make that I want to change. When I made the decision, then I can talk to people. And out of the 7 people, even if one person has said no, I wouldn't have stopped. But I would have worked on proving it to them that it's possible.
Yes, exactly. Because sometimes switching over the comfort zone is not that easy. But that too, when we sometimes we get fear. What if our family doesn't support? Yeah. Or like we have this. One of the big criticizers is our inner, the little voice which is inside us. Yeah. So the only person who sabotages ourselves. Yes. No one else. Outside people can't sabotage. So that's why I got, because most of the people we are. The major purpose of doing this podcast also to make them understand, just because you're studying, not necessary you should take the path. Great if that works. But sometimes there is something different is working for you. Nothing's wrong in taking. And you, real example in the world. So that's thank you so much for that.
Pleasure.
Yeah. If you could describe your transition in one word, what word that would be and why?
You mean my transition from one career to another career?
Yes.
Calling.
Fine.
Calling. And why? When it appears, take it.
Yeah.
And how would you know it is appearing? When you do what your calling is, you won't worry about time, money, and you don't feel tired.
That was a great perspective to see also. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. So when you took the step of getting a trainer, coaching, or a consulting area, was this firm, that is Panacea consulting firm, was there in your idea, or like how did this happen?
It was conceived from a company called Response. I started a company called Response in Australia. The reality is it was utter failure. I used to run seminars for people. I used to put the poster. I would tell people to come. And me and my friend Bindi, we would hire a space in library and we'll wait. The program starts at 6:30. Till 7 o'clock, nobody turns up. So we both will drink tea and have a chat, and we'll think next time we should do something different. So at one point, Bindi got tired, frustrated. She said, let's stop doing it. But I just didn't want to stop it.
Okay.
And so when I came to India, I wanted to continue. So my husband was the one who came up with the name Panacea Valley Consulting. He is my inspiration. So when he said, I took the name, and I started with literally going and doing cold calling. Literally, I would just go hire a cab, fast track. I will take a route each direction one day, and I'll just have my folders and everything ready. I'll go. If a corporate lets me in, I will go inside, meet the HR and give my details to them. If a college lets me in, I'll go and see the placement officer. I would have done more than 60 visits like that. Nobody called. But one day, one college called.
Okay.
And from there, touch wood, I've got regular clients now. Yeah. I don't have to do that much marketing anymore.
Yeah. So always getting that first is difficult. But so I think so you would have, for sure you'd have known this movie. There is one movie, Ajit and Jyotika, I think so. There is a story, no? Like that 8 feet. There is a treasure. Last 2 feet.
That's
then
when
later
you
the
are
other
ready to
person.
give up.
So now I feel it the same story. Like you and your friend started, but there is one person though. This is after this we are not going to get the treasure. So and the person quitted, but you said no. What if 2 more steps if I take the treasure?
Exactly.
So now I feel it like I could connect to that movie story. The treasure and kind of thing.
Very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that, because sometimes being vulnerable is very difficult.
Yeah.
Because everyone like to boast about their successes, but actually more learnings can be learned through the failures.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. And thank you for being so authentic and being vulnerable.
My pleasure.
I think so. Like people can learn more from this than what at present whatever we achieved currently. Yeah. So tell us the story began. Already you said like the idea came from your husband. Like, is there any special meaning to the name Panacea Valley?
Yeah. Panacea apparently is a place in Greece, which is like our Ganges, Ganga.
Yeah.
Like people go there, and if you go there, all your physical, mental, emotional problems will be solved.
Okay.
So Panacea is a place. It's a valley where you go and all your healing happens.
Okay.
So that's why we named it as Panacea Valley Consulting.
Okay. Then I'll put in the wish list in the future.
Yeah.
Visit Greece just because the name of your consulting. Yeah. Thank you so much. So what kind of work do you do now, like which is connecting to your passion, because your passion is to help people?
Yeah.
So how that is happening? What are the things you're seeing?
See, I'm a coach now.
Yeah.
So in simplest term, coaching is not counseling. So as I said, I was fascinated by how I could change from somebody who was hopeless, insecure, to a strong, powerful, stop me if you can, extremely confident. So when I realized that once your mindset changes, once your attitude changes, it's easy to change everything, a perspective towards life.
Yes.
So it is like a superpower. And I learned how to do that.
Yeah.
Now I do this for people. People come to me with different situations, and they would usually go to different therapists. And when they come to me, they'll come with literally saying this: you would have never met anybody like me. I'm the most difficult client you're going to face. Do you think you can? Let me tell you my story. I'll tell them, don't tell me your story. Do you want to change?
Yes.
And if they say yes, on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being I have to change, 0 being I would like to, what number would you give? If they give me anything less than 7, I tell them to live with it because it's not that bad.
Yeah.
If it is 7+, then I'll say, that's enough. You are listening to my instructions, you are ready. and I know what questions to ask, and I transform them in one session.
Fine.
So my passion to create transformation in myself and the power that you get from that, I do it for other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, like when we know, like we also have gone through the same journey.
Yeah.
And we know that when me as a person would cross the journey, anyone could do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that made in terms of saving, not
Exactly.
saving, like helping.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
The human potential is infinite. When you hear these kind of things, humans only use 5% of their brain capacity. These things are in writing, in theory, but is it real? The truth is yes. Every single day. The moment you are alive, that means there is a new possibility you can create.
Yes.
The only reason that you don't create the possibility is your own stories, your own limiting beliefs, and your own past that you are recreating again and again.
Yeah.
And once you realize how to not do that, a whole new world opens up.
Yeah. And I have one more doubt. You being like, you'll be listening to stories of others also. Yeah. So in that case, like, how do you keep yourself away from that? It's not an easy task.
See, it's one of the things that you learn as a coach. You should never ever put yourself in other people's shoes. You can empathize, but not sympathize.
Yeah.
And so you learn you learn a situation or a strategy called dissociation.
Yeah.
It's like this. You're watching a movie, okay? If you're associated in the movie, you become the character. Have you seen your body go forward and then when they scream, that is associated. You are in the movie. When you're dissociated, you watch it.
Yeah.
Like, interesting.
Yeah.
So I dissociate myself mentally whenever I'm in front of clients.
Yeah, because it's not an easy task, because most of the therapists get into this loop of getting into all the stories of their clients.
Yes.
And in the end, like more than
they feel exhausted and they feel like, see, especially this happens. Say, for example, in your person, I'm a therapist, okay?
Yeah.
I don't call myself a therapist. I call myself a coach. Say, if I'm going through, let's just say, a relationship issue in my life, and you are my client, and you are going through relationship issue, it's so easy for me to associate with you.
Yes.
Because in the name of understanding you, I become you. Then I can't work with you. So my story is my story. Your story is just a story. Mine is also a story. The day I start seeing it as a story, I can fix it. I just need to dissociate from my story also. No, I don't want another story in my head. So you kind of dissociate very clearly. So you can coach 10 people. You can coach a group of 500 thousands of people.
Yeah.
You never get associated. You always have the energy to see the next person.
No, that's a great way of looking at it too. So you have beautifully merged the science system and the self-awareness aspect of it also. So how do you see these elements working together in your consulting work, or like coaching work?
You mean science and?
Science system and self-awareness, because that's awareing about yourself plays a first role in terms of.
Yes. What's the first thing? SIGNS or science? SIE?
Science.
Yes, CIE.
Okay. Yes. Because you have done neuroscience programs.
Yeah. So science and self-awareness.
System and self-awareness.
How does it interplay? Is that the question?
No, like how do you see this element working together in your consulting work?
See,
in the work, what you do?
Yes. Okay. Good. Human brain works in two ways. Either you create in your mind and you make it a reality, or you have to see the proof and then you create more in your head. One of these two. Okay. This is the system. Okay. And our brain looks for only similar things, familiarity. Our brain is designed to look for familiar things. For example, if you go to a party, without even realizing, you will attract people who are like you.
Yes.
You will stand in a group. Okay? Our brain is designed like this. This is science. And we also like shortcuts, the quickest way to get things. This is science again. Because brain's job is to keep me alive, get me the results without any risk, so I can stick with similar or familiar patterns. This is science. And self-awareness, I realized that this is me, and also like I was mentioning before, the belief systems I have, in the past, I realized that I am somebody who has to see the proof to believe something is there. And I learned that I can conceive an idea in my mind, I can make it reality. And to do this, I need to understand about brain, neuroscience.
Yes.
I need to understand the process in which my brain works, and I need to know that what is my conscious bias or unconscious bias.
Yeah.
And it's not only me, all of us walk around like this. And you know how we combine it? Language. Language is the key.
Yes.
You have to catch yourself when you see yourself believing that what I see, once I see it, then I will believe. Your language will tell you.
Yes.
And then you work on it.
Yes.
So language is the key that connects all the systems together. Everything, self-awareness.
Yeah.
Today I was doing a training and I told people this. If whatever you say is going to come true, what will be your choice of words every single time?
Yeah.
Okay? If you go for an opportunity, you're the most righteous candidate for that. But you miss out to somebody who is younger than you, who is on paper less qualified than you. Okay? Now, it's all very clear. The person who got the job only got it because of their age and looks. Now, if somebody comes and asks you this question, Hema, you are such a good coach and trainer and you didn't get the job. Now, what am I going to say? Okay? It's easy for me to say things like, oh, that person is biased. It's only when you're young. I hate it. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Now, if that is going to come true, then what kind of world am I living in?
Yes.
Aging becomes very scary. It's like saying only young people can get it. You have to be attractive. So I'm creating a world with my own words, which is pretty unfair, unhealthy to live in.
Yes.
And if I have a child who loves me, and if my child hears about how I'm going through without even knowing who that person is, the child will start disliking that person. The child will create belief system that's going to break it in long run.
Yes.
So, same situation. Question again. If whatever you say is going to come true, what will be your choice of words?
Yeah.
I'll tell you my choice of words will be.
Yes.
Today is not my day, but
Yeah.
my opportunity is right around the corner.
That's great.
Okay?
Yeah.
So my child or any child listening to me, the world listening to me,
Yeah.
if that's going to come true, it's going to be a
Yes.
better world.
Yes.
Conscious language.
Yeah, I completely agree to that. When you said even, I thought like you're going to ask that question to me. But thank God for answering. But still, if you asked me, I'd have said maybe God is giving me better opportunities, so you must ask me to miss
Every
this.
second, I'm telling
Yes.
you, Sandhya,
Yeah.
it's not only now, but every single second.
Yeah.
Your language tells you the science, the beliefs, the systems that you're working with.
Yes.
And catch it if it's not unhealthy
Yes.
and change it.
Yes, that is because generally, like I think so. Like this is the quote. Like I have seen one of the Aristotle quote. I think so. Like words are more powerful medicine than.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think so Aristotle, but I'm not very
I'm not sure who it is, but
yeah, but
yes.
there is one quote like I said, words are the very powerful
Most
medicine.
powerful.
Like
Yeah.
more
Words
powerful.
are sharper than the sharpest knife in the world.
Yes,
It can pierce through anything.
Yeah. So people say, no, your words can make it or break it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing that. So what impact stories or like client transformation have stayed closest to your heart?
In training, I'll tell you one story.
Yeah.
I had a student that it was a group of MBA students, and the student that I'm talking about, he would come late to class, or he would never come. He would sit at the back of the room, very stiff and rigid, never talks to anybody. And the first day when I went, I saw that boy, and I was told, ma'am, he is like that because he can't speak in English. So I started the class by saying, after I finish this 10 days of sessions, if that boy is not able to get a job in group discussion or in the campus interview, then I have failed. If all of you get the job, but he doesn't, I failed. So I'm openly challenging, he will be able to get a job. And I'm here for him because you all will be okay, but he needs me.
Yes.
And on the last day, from that day, he would come every day to my class because I would do things that communication is easy, but the way you communicate matters.
Yes.
Breaking his belief systems, working with language. So I finished the class and I left, and few days later, one of his batchmates called me and she said, "Ma'am, you should see this boy today. We had a group discussion, we had a campus interview, and he spoke in English. He spoke in the meeting, and he was so over the moon that he could do it. And we all had tears of joy. Ma'am, you succeeded." And that boy is always close to my heart.
Yes.
Because he came from the space of hopelessness and breakthrough happened.
Yes.
That's my, like, I still, I don't want to mention his name because if he's watching, I don't want him to feel anything but only love from me.
Yeah. No, that's super amazing because everyone goes through that, because even I could connect to one of my stories. I think so being vulnerable is okay. There was one event I did it where there was an activity. It's a kind of like you have to break through your fears. So it is like a kind of like they've given us an arrow, like we have to break it kind of thing. Like I was the last one in the event to do it. I tried 5 or 6 times. Like when it was going through, like I was thinking, I'm going to die. It's going to pierce my throat. You have to break it through your throat.
Oh.
Okay, so it will be kept here and you have to break it.
Oh, nice.
So I felt it like everyone did it in just few seconds. I felt like it was piercing. Like I felt, no, I can't. I'm going to quit. I did 7 times. 8 times I was ready to go. My whole team. So we are put in a team. So like that. No, Sandhya, you can do it. Give it a try. And last. And they were all the way cheering up. And then I braked it. Not only I cried, the whole room cried for me. Then I felt it like, Sandhya, when you can break this, you can bring anything in the world. So that moment was, until now, like I always go back. Because if that task was much easier to me, I'd have not taken much effort in my life. Because it was so difficult. Because you have to write something in that arrow. Like what you're fearful about.
Right.
Because when you're breaking, that fear only comes in. Actually, the task is much easy. They have taught you the process. Everyone could do 5 seconds, but it took 7 attempts for me to break.
Well done, you did it, Sandhya. You shout to yourself, anything is possible.
So from that day, like, I feel it like, because sometimes you have been put in a situation where you get to understand what does your possibilities are all about. So when you shared this story of that guy, like I felt it like, everyone goes through that situation. It's not easy, but when you see the hope, then you find it like, oh God, now give me a bigger challenge. Come on.
Yes.
So, so most of the people in their career, the question they ask to them, more than like, am I successful than am I satisfied? Which question is very close to your heart? Am I successful or am I satisfied? Which one you feel connected to you?
I am...
Because generally we get this question.
So the cliche is, I would say both. But if you ask me really how, I'm not there where I want to be yet. So if you ask me, am I successful? My answer is 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Am I satisfied? 100 out of 10.
Wow. Thank you so much. So the next question exactly related to that. Because you also said like your fulfillment also, like new definition of success, you've given 100 to that. But even though like where you want to be, because everyone, our goals get changed.
True.
If I compare you like 10 years back, right now where you are, you would say like you're 100 steps ahead.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, but right now, maybe for next 5 years, if you see the task, maybe you're 7 out of 10.
Where I want to be in 5 years, yes.
Yeah. So, how do you balance the impact and income in your work today?
Impact and income?
Yes.
See, when it comes to impact, not even a single day goes by without me reading something new. Something I read every day, things that challenge me, that make me feel like I want to punch the writer. So difficult to accept. I read deliberately those things and I apply it on myself and see if I get a breakthrough. And if I can, then I tweak it, I improvise it, and I work with people. So the impact that I give to people is top notch. I've got zero doubts in it. You wake me up 2 o'clock in the morning and say, I want you to coach me, I will bring it on. And impact is high. When it comes to income, touch wood, by God's grace, I earn very well for who I am. But is it enough? Not really, because I want to do lot more things in the world, lot more things. And for that, I need loads and loads of money. So income is a ladder that I'm still climbing to get to where I want. Everybody has a benchmark of what they want.
Yes.
But I've got a lot of gratitude because a lot of people would like to be in my shoes and they probably will be content.
Yes.
They're making so much money. For me, the lifestyle I want to live, the things that I want to create in this world, the legacy that I want to leave, my team, I always tell them, when I die, I don't want my company to be Hema Manovanam. I want my team to take over, and I want them, every single one of my team member, I put them through, my team members' teams are here as well. I get them to do things that I do. I push them, I nudge them, so that Panacea Valley is not Hema. Panacea Valley is a place, it's an ecosystem that change happens. And for me to get there, I need a lot more money.
Yeah. When you go there, you will get holistic growth.
Yes. And I don't need to exist.
Yes.
The place exists. We will really create a Panacea.
Yeah.
in India, in wherever my team goes, wherever the name goes, people can transform. And for that, the income that I intend to make is a lot more.
Sure. And tatastu that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, if life gives you a detour, or think like a time machine or something, like how can one turn it into destiny? Or what would your destiny be like?
My destiny?
Yeah, if life give you an option to get into the time machine, maybe future or back or a detour happens, like what could be your destiny be?
I want my day to be completely free of any constraints. That's where I want to get to. When I wake up in the morning, I should not be working or sleeping because I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. My health is bad, so I have to take more rest. I don't have a choice. I have so much commitments, so I have to work. My life, I don't want it to be like that. I want my life to be, I wake up today, and today I feel like just spending time with my animals. I should be able to do that. Zero constraint.
Yeah.
Relationships are great, money is flowing, health is good. No constraints.
Okay.
The day I reach, that's where I want to get to. A place where my days are determined by my choices with no constraints.
Yeah.
And I want that for me, for my team, and people who come into my life.
Wow. That's great. Then I think so, like, tatastu, even I'm in the list. Yeah, so. And now we are going to end, because we spoke a lot about mindset, we spoke a lot about science, system, awareness and everything. So now I have a small rapid fire round, like to know more other than Panacea and other things. Okay. One word that defines your purpose now.
Love and freedom. 2 words.
So one mistake. Okay. So one mistake in your life that became a miracle.
Rescuing an animal.
Wow. One lesson everyone must learn early.
2 lessons.
Okay.
Be proactive. Learn to say no.
Okay.
When it's a no.
Always Dr. Hema gives more, you understand that. Yeah, once again, can you repeat it?
Be proactive.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, take it up and do it immediately. Take full responsibility for the outcome. Number 2, say no when it's a no.
Yes.
Don't say yes when it's a no.
Yeah. And one advice for those who are afraid of change.
Who are afraid of change.
Who are afraid of change.
I'll tell you a brain technique, okay?
Yeah.
You can do this. The reason we have fear is, say if you want to change something, say if you want to change your career, and what if it fails and you have nothing? And then you come back to thinking, oh, I should stick with this. So this is called a loop. Okay? Now, people who are stuck in the loop will never take action. Human brain takes action when you see the full movie. You don't see the midway. So, I'm taking this action. If it fails, what will I do to continue living an affordable life or happy life? See an ending. It's contingency plan or plan B or what is the ending if this, you don't stop it and come back to the beginning. You've finished the movie. Human brain takes action when you can see the ending. Do that, you will not be afraid of change.
Sure. But it's okay. Anyhow, like doing the change, you may win or you may learn.
100%. So at the end, you might have some outcome.
Yes.
See that fully, you will take action.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think so, like, do you say like doing a visualization might help?
Yes, visualization in your mind. See, close your eyes and see what happens. And my business is failing, and what will I do? If it fails, who is the person I will contact for support? And how much support? Is it only one person, 2 people, 3 people? How many people can I support? Can support me? And what will happen if they supported me? And is that system there? Good. Finish that movie. So when you see that, your brain gets ready. Because if you don't see that, all you see in your mind is, I fail, I am nothing. I fail, I'm nothing. You are reinforcing a belief that's not going to support you to grow. So see the action, see the ending of the movie.
Okay. One dream you're still chasing.
Oh, there is a slideshow of dreams. So one dream I'm still chasing.
Yeah. Winning a lottery.
Oh yeah, I want to win a lottery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the number you want?
30 million Australian dollars.
Okay.
Australian dollars, yeah.
Fine. That's great. Yeah. And I love that. Whatever you said, I think so it makes more sense for the people who are listening. And I see you're a big inspiration for people who want to take a change. Because very difficult part of our life is taking a change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not an easy task. And
It's not.
yeah, and taking it as a responsibility
Yes.
makes sense. I think so.
Yes.
And love that the last one really so much winning the lottery. I think so we can all put that as a dream.
Of course, why not?
Yeah. Okay, it's like you put
If you word it, you can have it.
Yeah, you put 3 million Australian dollar. Like I just want like a 50 crores of Indian money is enough. I think so.
You get your share, okay?
Sure.
So when you pray for me as well. That I should win 30 million.
So when you get $30 million, we will have 50-50. When I get 50 CR, we'll get a 50-50.
So your praying has to double up.
Yeah. We'll do 50-50. Yeah, sure. Okay. So every story shared here at the 1% Physio Podcast is completely, what is the 1% shift you can do so that it can completely change the trajectory of your life? Because it's about finding your true purpose and walking in the path. And the true testament is Dr. Hema sitting here. And thank you so much for sharing that. And whatever lights in your life, whatever happened, so we got to. Because always there is, I strongly believe like life is like a ECG report. There will be up, down, then a small.
Yes.
If it's straight, that means
that's
dead,
not a straight line.
So we give you a tatastu saying like your life will be like an ECG so that you'll be alive, up, down, little bit of flat and things like that. So you have shown us, our listeners, what is fulfillment is all about, what is how to break the fear.
Yeah.
So how to break the loop. So there were a lot of things because there was something like which is missing in our life.
Yeah.
that I think so these techniques, physios who you are listening, you can apply this in your patient's life also.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to help a lot. So thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
It's been really joy interviewing you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Sandhya.
Yeah. And this is 1% Physio Podcast, and 1% shift makes a lot of difference. And it's Dr. Sandhya Ravi signing off, and we can see you in the next podcast.